Norman North is warmed up. They also just played right before this, dropping both sets to Piedmont. Or I should say, losing the game in 2 to Piedmont. Probably better verbiage there. We'll be watching for a few rotation changes possible. See if we can't throw our best or even better back into this one. Sit back, relax. You probably got about 5 more minutes through the rest of this warm-up and serving warm-up before we get set to play. Time to serve. All right, the ref's called the end of the serving, so we're going to get set for set number 1 of game number 2 here against Norman North. Well, it looks like the sun is shining on this beautiful Friday. Let's see if we can't roll in some clouds and bring a little storm into Choctaw. All right, Storm's coming out of their huddle and ready to line up and greet and good luck, Norman North. Just for you watching at home, we're going to try something a little different for this game. Being that we have 2 Lillians on the team, or on the court possibly at one time, it's my understanding Lillian C does go by Lily, so I'm going to do best to engage my brain and call when it's Lily or Lillian S or Lillian. just for the sake of confusion, or at least lack of confusion, ease confusion. Confusion once said a whole bunch of things. Looking over here, trying to see our lineup, who's where. Alright, we're going to make a few small changes here. Looks like one back there. Right here, we're going to have Lillian is up front, number 1. Trying to figure out who Lucy's in for. Working on it here. I think I'm correct. There's our libero swap. Sure hope I'm correct. Looks good to me. We'll fix our libero swap as we go. I think that should have been London starting, but here we go. Ref calls for the serve. Ball's in the air. Kate passes it up. Maddie gets a nice set over to Amaya. Gives a little tip over. Norman North swinging back. Puts it down in the seam for a point, Norman North. Timeout on the court for a shoe tie. And here's the serve. Lillian over to Maddie. Maddie to the center to Amaya. Another two-handed tip to the back played by Norman North. Here comes the swing. Kate digs it up. Into the net. Second touch not possible. Point Norman North. Lillian passes Maddie to the set. Amaya is able to swing, gets it down. Norman defends. A little bit of a free shot there. Kate digging it up to Maddie, sets. Lucy gives it push over. Here comes Norman North on the swing. Block goes up. That's Lucy and Amaya on the block. Point Storm. Storm's on the board. Maddie's coming back to serve. Maddie sends it into the middle for the libero. Overpass. Amaya's there and ready. A little joust at the net. And it's down for a point. Storm. Maddie serves. Looking corner. Defended. Set up. Here comes the play. Off the block. Down for a point. Norman North. Serves up. Kate passes it. Maddie to the set. Outside for Lucy. Lucy gives it a ride. Norman defends. Going to free ball it over. Kate with the set to Maddie. Maddie set for Amaya to give it a tip over. Here comes Norman North on the attack. Kate digs it out. A little too much mustard, sends it out of play. Not able to get a second touch to it. Point Norman North. Ball's in the air. Kate plays it up. Little overpass to the other side. Norman's ready to set up. Here comes the attack. On the tip. Lillian keeps it alive. Maddie with the set over. Played over the net. Norman on the attack. Dig attempt. Maddie there. Great attempt. Just it falls a little flat. Point Norman North. It's a tough ball when the attack comes at your setter as well. Usually not the touch you want on that first ball. Here comes the serve. Top of the tape and rolls over for a point. Norman North. Norman North with the serve. Kate passes up to Maddie with the set. Outside to Lucy, who gives the ball a ride. Middle plays it. Sets up. Here comes a back row attack. Maddie digs it up. Plays. Phoebe free balls it over. Good little line shot. Norman's going to keep it alive. Here comes the attack from the outside. Kate with a big dig on the attack. The ball stays in play. The block is up and good! Lucy and the Maya combining on that block, putting it down for a point. Storm. Brennan's coming into the back row to serve. We're 3-6 Norman North at this substitution. Brennan sends the serve. Looks like there was a little English on that ball. Free ball over by Norman North, set up by Maddie there. Kate comes with the tip. The block gets a touch and able to keep it alive. We're in a free ball over off the libero. Maddie gets the dig. Phoebe got the dig, but into the net. Not able to keep it alive. Point Norman North. Serves up. Phoebe calls for it, gets it. Maddie with the set. Lillian with the hit into the block for tape and down for a Norman North point. 3-8. Kate digs it up and the overpass. Amaya tries to keep it alive and nobody there to receive it. Point Norman North. Serve is up. Brennan sends it to Maddie. Maddie sets it up. Here comes Amaya on the attack. A big hit and down. Kill for Amaya on the outside, assisted by Maddie B. Here comes our first libero swap. That's going to be London coming into the front row. Phoebe back to serve in Amaya's place. Phoebe shoots the ball over. Libero digs it up. Set by Norman North. On the hit. Dig by Phoebe. Not able to get a second touch. Point Norman North. Substitution, Norman North getting ready to serve now. It's called for. The ball is up. Brennan passes up. Maddie calls for it for a bumps up. Brennan with the back row attack. Norman North receives it, getting ready for a middle tip. Lillian keeps it alive. Big dig. Kate sends it back over. Kate with a little birthday present. Gives it back down. Norman defends. Here comes the attack again. Down for a point. Point Norman North. It's 4-11. Ball is up and in the air. Brennan sends it to Maddie. Maddie with the set. Lillian with the tip attack. Norman Norris ready for it on the coverage. Swings the other side. Oh. Off the touch and out. Point Norman North. Someone's got to go get the ball. Oh, we got a fresh ball. But now we got to wait for the other ref to come back from retrieving the ball. Oh, the ref decided not to wait for it. Ball is served. Brennan passes up to Maddie. Maddie sets it up to Lillian. Lillian on the attack. The block is there. Free balled over. Good defense there. With quick hands at the net. That was Kate and London on the block. Down for a Storm point. Araya's going to be coming in for Lillian to serve. Here comes Araya. We're going to have Grace coming in for Maddie on that front row. Araya with the serve, sends it short into the net. Point Norman North. Missed serves are always painful for coaches to watch as you're just giving points away. I'm sure Araya would like to have that one back. Let's see if we can't shake it off, make it up with one good pass here, and get the ball back. Norman North with the serve. The ball is way long outside by about 3 feet off the end line. If they missed their serve, we missed our serve. Did we ever really miss a serve? We got a substitution coming back in now. Number 1, Lucy, coming back in for Brennan on that front row. Apparently, I missed a substitution somewhere. I got to figure out who I have where. Kate with the serve. The ball's up and in play. Down into the donut. No one's there. Point Norman North. Okay, I got it straightened out now. That's Grace there in the middle. I somehow messed up that. Off the serve, touches backwards. Ace, point Norman North. Timeout Storm. Jazz wants to talk it over with her squad. Again, as a reminder, OKC Storm JV is playing in a varsity tournament here in Choctaw against the Norman North varsity. Faced off earlier and dropping 2 sets out of the 3 to Cassidy. Showed great resilience and keeping on battling, even at a match point, forcing Cassidy to have multiple set and match points to be able to win in 2 sets. All right, let's see what the Storm have to come out of this timeout with. Norman North with the serve coming out of that timeout. 6-15 is your score. Ball's up, Kate. Off touch and out of bounds. Point Norman North. A little adjustment on the serve-receive side there, dropping loose into the back row. Norman North sends the ball. Phoebe puts it up. Araya with the set to Lucy. Big hit out the back end, but that's the right type of sequence we want to see on those exchanges. Point Norman North. But let's take a look at that positive direction there on the serve-receive. Norman North puts the ball up. Kate passes up. A little overpassing to the donut. Norman North who defends. Here comes the middle with a hit and down in the seam. Point Norman North. Let's see if our Storm can get a side out. Ball's up. Lucy, just an off touch. Down for a point, Norman North. Ball's up. Kate plays it, passes up. Araya. Middle's there for a tip. No chance to even get a second touch. Point Norman North. The serve is up. Phoebe passes Araya with a little bump pass out to London. Gives it a ride. Norman North is able to defend. Not sure what the call is there. Honestly, not sure at all. It looks like we're going to replay that point. We're still 20-6. Norman sends it. And out the end line. Point Storm. Here we go. Our libero swap. Amai coming in the front row. London coming up to serve. London sends it. Nice little line shot. Just a little too much mustard out the side there. Point Norman North. Libero back in for London now. Serve receive here for the Storm. The ball's up. Kate passes it over to Araya. Araya to Amaya. Down. Kill for Amaya from that outside. Assisted there by Araya. Great point. That's the sequence we want to see. Maddie's going to be coming in for Grace to serve. And it looks like Lillian is coming back into the game to play that front row for Araya. Here we go, 8-21. Maddie with the serve. Sends it. Deep corner. Norman defends. Here comes the tip. Defended at the net. Jousted back over to Norman North side. The attack. Big block by Lucy. Big block by Lucy, and Lillian puts down for a point for Storm. 9-21. Again, I'll remind you at home, our girls are doing the same thing on the court. Never stop grinding here. Each point is a new one, and you got to get to 25 to win the set. Tip over. Phoebe with the dig. Played for Lillian. Just an off touch. It looked like point falling into the net for Norman North. Shake it off. Reset. Here we go. Norman North with the substitution. And now with the serve. 9-22, here it comes. Phoebe mistouched and out the back. It happens, it's okay. 9-23, point Norman North. Let's hope they have a short-term memory. Shake that off, let's try again. Kate passes it up. Maddie with the bump set. Amaya, two-handed attack. Norman North defends. Here comes their tip attack. Bumped by Maddie. Dug up again by Lillian. Just couldn't get to where it was playable for anybody. Off both those digs. Looked good. Falls for Norman North point. This will be first set point. 24-9 is our score. Norman North with the serve. Set point number 1. Norman North sends it. Phoebe digs it up. Maddie with the pass. Lucy for the hit. Into the corner. Norman defends. Digs it up. Here comes the attack. Big block by Lucy. Here comes another attack. Another big block by Lucy. Point for your Storm. Here comes a substitution. Brennan coming into the back row to serve for Lucy after making some big blocks. Norman North also has a substitution. 10-24. This will be set point number 2. Brennan with the serve, sends it. We're going to replay that point for the ball that crept onto the floor, so don't go anywhere. Nothing wrong with a do-over. Brennan sends it again, deep corner. Norman defends. Here comes the attack from the outside. Phoebe digs it up. Maddie with the set out to Kate. Kate with the hit. Dug by the libero. Norman defends. Here comes the middle attack. Easy play, but down for a point. Set 1's going to go to Norman North, 10-25. Set number 1 looked like there was some good chemistry on a few plays there. Let's see if we can't build on that. Girls are going to talk it over in a huddle. Phoebe giving them the business as she is this year's JV captain and does a great job of encouraging her team, keeping them smiling, having fun. Make a few adjustments here to make sure I have the right starting lineup as we come out of this. Pretty sure Lucy will be back up there. Kate's in place, London's in place. Storm will be starting with the serve, coming into set number 2. For those of you wondering, it does look like our OKC Storm varsity is back in action right now, also here on YouTube against Lincoln Christian up in Tulsa. If my eyes don't deceive me, they're in the first set. Up 8-7. 8-7 OKC Varsity Storm right now in the first set in Tulsa. I do believe, when I checked earlier, the Varsity did win that first game against Edmond in 2 sets. Jazz showing the girls what this rotation is going to look like for set number 2. Let's see if the girls can adapt and find some traction. Put down a few more points. Again, this is always a race to 25, except in the 3rd or 5th set. You may be down, but you're never out. You may be up, but you can always get put back down. Just depends on how the ball falls and how it rolls. Refs calling for the lineups here. Break time over. Let's get ready to play. Both teams still in their huddles. One more score check. Varsity is up 10-8. In the first set. Hopefully Varsity continues to have success up there in Tulsa. Wishing them well here from Choctaw. Keep you updated the best we can. I agree with the R1, the up ref there. Let's take a little nap while you can. All right, breaking out, ready to go. We're going to make some changes here in your lineup. Looks like Lily here in the back row. Jaylee's coming in the back row as well. We still have Lillian and Amaya across the front. Looking to see who's going to go front row. It is Lucy, so that stays the same. Storm will have the serve. Checking the lineup. Only one I'm unsure of is where Lillian goes here. Just making sure. I believe she's, yep, she is that left side. We're getting some additional coaching and encouragement there. Hopefully the R2 isn't too confused. All right, we got Lucy, Amaya, and Lillian across the front, and Jaylee, Lily, and Maddie across the back. Maddie will be starting our serve here for the Storm. Norman North is, there we go. Now he's happy with where she is. Libero swap in. Let's bring a little Phoebe to the back row. You can't start a set without a Phoebe Jaylee chest bump. Get in your handshake with the coach. New set, new zeros. Here we go for set number 2. Let's go Storm. Maddie sends the serve. Nice little line shot. Norman defends. A little free ball from the libero. Maddie passes it up. Phoebe passes out to Lillian. Lillian with the hit. Blocked with a touch. Just couldn't get that ball to stop spinning. It does fall for a Norman North point. This is always the difficult part when courts are close together. They're in their serve practice on court 1. Norman North with the serve in the net. When courts are close together like this, you do occasionally get the errant balls coming across the court, and of course the referees, player safety is first and paramount, and they will always stop and redo a play for player safety. Brennan in to serve. Kate into the front row. One more ball through the back court here. Line judge giving us a hand, knocking it back to where it belongs. Brennan with the serve. Sends it in the deep middle. Norman defends. They're going to free ball it over into the donut. Maddie passes it up. Phoebe with the setup for Lillian. Has to free ball it over with the tight, but Norman does defend. Looks like we're going to have another free ball from Norman North. Brennan digs it out. Maddie with the set. Kate with the two-handed push attack. Well defended on the birthday, and a kill for Kate, unassisted. Or I should say assisted by Norman North. Down for the point. 2-1 Storm. R2 is finding a ball. The ball's been found. Brennan with the serve. Now Brennan with the serve. More of those balls coming from the other court coming over. Sends it to the center middle. Able to set it up. Here comes the attack. Out and no touch. Out and no touch. That's integrity right there. Maddie did touch it. She lets the R1 know that he touched it. For the correct call. We always appreciate the integrity and honesty and fair gameplay. Thank you, Storm, for keeping that up. Way to go, Maddie. 2-2. Ball flies out, and like they say, the ball doesn't lie. Even when the player tells the truth. So point Storm. This is our libero swap. Lily back into the front row. And we're going to have Phoebe coming in to serve in that libero position for Amaya. 3-2 Storm. Phoebe sends it to the middle. Libero set up and defended. A little tip over. Kate sets it up. Maddie with the set to the middle. Lily's able to play it over. Here comes the attack. Block is up. Kate gets a touch. Dug out by Brennan, who gets the hit. Ooh, into the tape. Falls for Norman North. 3-3. Great sequence. Defense on both sides. Always like to see those blocks get up and get a touch. It's even better when they fall the right direction. But here we go for another point. Brennan digs it on the overpass into the donut. Norman North is left frozen. Point Storm. We got a substitution. Araya will be coming in for Lillian to serve. And we have Grace coming into the front row for Maddie. 4-3 Storm. Araya with the serve. Araya puts it up, deep corner. Norman North does defend. There's the attack. Brennan digs it. Araya sets it up outside to Kate. Kate with a little tip attack. It is defended, picked up by Norman North. Here comes their attack. Oh, just a one-handed mistouch on the attack. It does fall for a Norman North point. 4-4. Norman North substitution. Norman North serves. Brennan sends it. Araya puts it up for Kate. Free balled over. Norman defends. Here comes the attack from the middle. The block is there, but it finds its way through. Falls for Norman North. Points. Norman North with the serve. Brennan digs it up. Araya with the set. Here comes the attack from the middle. Lily, pardon me, I got the right one. That's a kill for Lily. Assisted by Araya. That's going to bring Kate up to serve. We're going to have Kennedy come into the front row there for Grace, and one more substitution as well. We're going to have Lucy coming in for Brennan on that front row. Let's look forward to some Lucy and Lily combinations for blocks. Kate with the serve into the net. Substitution, Jaylee will be coming in for Kate in that back row. 6-5, Norman North is also substituting. 6-5, Norman with the serve. Ball's up, Jaylee bumps it up. Araya ready with the set. Out to Kennedy with the hit. Great idea with the line shot. There was no one there, but just a little bit outside. Falls for a Norman North point. Good sequence. 5-7 Norman North serves it. Jaylee pops it up, sends it to us. We play it back to Phoebe. Unfortunately, I don't count, so that's going to be a point. Norman North, 5-8. The ball was up, played over. Jaylee passes up. Phoebe sends it middle. Lucy with a little two-handed push attack. Norman North defends. Here comes Norman's attack. Big hit and out the back. Point Storm. This also brings up our libero swap. Lily will be going back to serve. Maya into the front row. Eight to 6. Let's see the Storm keep it close. Serve is up and good for an ace. Point Storm. Serve is up from Lily. Back corner, here comes the attack from Norman. They'll pop into the donut. Lily, mistouch on the defense to the back, no one there to help. Point Norman North, 9-7. With our libero swap, that'll bring Phoebe back into the back row defensively. I agree with Araya. Let's go. Side out right here, Storm. You got this, ladies. The ball is up. Libero to libero. Araya with the set. Lucy unfortunately missed her jump into the net. That was a tight play. Unfortunate fall for the Storm. Going to be Norman North's point. That could have been dynamite. The block was ready. The ball was primed. Just a little miscue. It happens. We'll shake that off. Here goes a new point. Jaylee receives the serve. Little overpass, just out of bounds. Point Norman North. Got a substitution. We're going to bring Kate back in for Jaylee in the back row. Definitely appreciate the freshmen that stepped up for this tournament. Possibly we see them in the future to be able to lend a hand to deepen our bench as we have a few injuries plaguing JV right now. Just couldn't get that spin to end. It falls for a Norman North timeout Storm. 7-12 with the timeout break here. Jazz wants to talk it over. See if we can't shake this off. Jazz just wants to talk to her on-court squad. See if we can't find some answers. But yeah, let's go ahead and shout out our freshmen. We had 6 of them step up for this tournament. We love and welcome Amaya, Lucy, Lillian, Lily, Araya, and Brennan for stepping in, giving us more options on and off the bench to be able to give deeper looks as JV is playing in a varsity tournament. We're still praying over Evelyn and her ankle injury. Here comes the serve from Norman North. Kate receives it. Araya with the set. Outside to Kennedy with a hit. Nice hit, falls but defended. Here comes the attack. Into the net or block, I'm not sure which. We're going to go ahead and score it either way as a Storm point. Like to see. Here comes Lillian on the front row. And we're going to have Maddie coming in for Kennedy to serve. Had to double check my eyes. Not a substitution I'm used to seeing. Maddie with the serve into the donut. They can't handle it. Ace. Storm. Nine to 12. Jazz calling the shot here. Maddie sends it. Nice little line shot. Oh, Warner's able to defend it. Here comes the attack. A one-handed pop. Phoebe digs it up. Maddie sets it. Lillian free balls it over. Nice into the donut, but it is defended. Here comes the attack on the tip. Lillian defends. Oh, that attack unfortunately falls. Point Norman North. Great work by the Storm girls there up the net. Being quick, being fast and handy. Here comes the serve. Lillian pops it up. Phoebe's going to go ahead and give it a help. Lillian with the hit. To the back row. Libero defends. Norman on the attack. The tip. Maddie one-handed save. Kate keeps it. Phoebe sends it over on the free ball. Here comes the Norman North attack out of the middle. Big block out of Lucy. Falls for a Storm point. Big block out of Lucy. What a great addition. Here comes Brennan in for Lucy to serve. Work that back row. We're 10-13. Brennan with the serve. Serve is up. Norman North on the attack after defending. Brennan pops it up. Maddie with the set. Back row attack out of Brennan. Great hit. Defended. Big hit out of Norman North and down for a point. Those are hard to defend. 50-50 shot. Keep smiling, girls. As I was saying, we are still praying over Evelyn as her ankle heals from an injury suffered 2 weeks ago in a game. Took an awful roll, still dealing with some swelling, bruising, and pain. And in a boot. We're looking forward to having Brielle back in action from an ankle injury Tuesday night. There's the serve. Brennan with the pancake. Beautiful. Maddie keeps it alive. Here comes the attack by Norman North. Dug up by Phoebe, but put down for point Norman North. Great play and hustle there by the Storm. 10-15 is our score. Norman North with the serve. It's up and over. Oh, it's out. Way to watch it to the line, girls. Falls for Storm point. Here comes our libero swap. Phoebe's going to be going back to serve Lily into that front row. Lily, Kate, and Lillian across the front. Maddie, Brennan, and Phoebe going to be minding that back. Phoebe with the serve, 11-15. Here it goes into the corner. Good shot. That's going to be played off. The touch. Ace for Phoebe. Point Storm. Phoebe sends it, same spot. Ace! Not even played. Beautiful play. Beautiful ball. (15-13) Storm. Phoebe's on the serve. The ball is up. Played to the opposite side and it's defended. Norman on the attack. Here it comes. Defended well, but unfortunately does fall for a Norman North point into the donut. Norman with their libero swap, and now they have the serve. Let's see if we can't slide out. There's the serve. Brennan passes it up. Maddie with the set. Over to Lily, pardon me. Hits tape, unfortunately, no touch on the block. Yep, still no touch on the block. I thought there might have been an overturning from the R2. There's not. Point falls for Norman North, 13-17. Here comes the serve. Brennan again, passes up to Maddie. Maddie with the set. We're going to try this again with Lily. Lily sends it, well defended. Here comes the birthday present. Well defended at the net. Falls for a Storm point. Let's get some substitutions. We're going to have Araya coming back in to serve. And that's going to be Kennedy getting ready to play that front row. Araya with the serve. Here we go, 14-17. Araya sends it, deep ball. Oh, just past the end line. They thought about playing it. Point, Norman North, 18-14. Norman North with the serve. The ball is up. Brennan over to Araya. Araya sets it way outside to Kennedy. Looking good on the hit. That's going to be a kill. I see the score table is telling us it's 18-14. I'm showing 18-15. Oh, we have a substitution. Lucy coming in. It's going to be Kate's serve. Kate with the serve, puts it into play. Defended by Norman. Here comes the attack. The block is up. Over the block, down for Norman North point. 19-15 or 14. So still not sure which. We'll investigate that later. Jaylee coming into the back row for some defense here. I'm sure hoping my mute button's working. I'm not coughing in your ears. Norman North with the serve. Jaylee digs it out. Elia with the setter attack. Good look there. Second ball on the court. We're going to have a replay. Fortunate for Norman North is that attack would have been into the net. Let's do this over. Norman North sending the ball. Jaylee pops it up. Phoebe gives a little help for that second touch. Kennedy sends it over on the beautiful free ball into the donut. Norman North on the attack. Here comes the hit. Kennedy gets a touch on the block. Jaylee sends it over. Big hit for Lily, and that's a kill. Give me just a second here to score that. I know I called it, now I can't remember who that second touch was. I want to say it was Kennedy, so we're going to give Kennedy the assist. There's our libero swap. Lily back to serve. 16-19 is what I show. Table shows 15-19. Serve is up. Defended by Norman North on the attack. Ball's hit. Loose. Lily gets under it, but not able to get it to where a second touch can be made. Libero swap coming back. Phoebe back into that back row. Back in the serve receive. Norman North with serve. 16-20, 15-20, one or the other. Ball is up. Misplayed for an ace. 21-16. I'm going to continue to announce my score because I believe it's correct, but we'll go back and double check and we'll see if it comes into matter on how the Storm play out here. Norman North with the serve. Way to talk to each other, girls. That ball was indeed out. Falls for a Storm point. We're going to have another substitution. Lillian coming back in to play that front row. Maddie coming in for Kennedy. Maddie with the serve. Coach Jazz seems to be finding some chemistry here with some of these changes. 17-21, Maddie sends the ball. 16-21. Yep, that attack falls in. 22-17. I'm going to go ahead and assume this point because the table's showing 22-15 that my score is closer to being correct. As the table shows 22-15. That means they haven't scored another point for us, so we're going to assume mine's correct. The ball is up from Norman North. Kate pushes over to Maddie. Maddie sets it out to Lily. Lillian. Norman defends. Here comes the attack. The block is up. Down for a point. Norman North, 17-23. Norman North sends it. Kate defends over, not playable for a second touch. It's going to make it 17-24. This will be match point number 1 for Norman North. Second set. See if Storm can find an answer and battle back. Ball's up. Sent out of play. That'll end set number 2. Taking this one. This match for Norman North. Final score looked like 25-17. Join us in about 2 hours. The girls are off for 2 matches before they play again. They'll be playing Piedmont. Estimating that to be around 2 o'clock. But keep your YouTube alerts turned on and it'll let you know when we're getting ready to go live or have gone live.